men should be concerned if women have children by multiple men. That's what I think.
Like four kids, 4 different baby daddies?
Red flag.
What about 4 kids and 2 baby daddies?
No, because you're going to be baby daddy number 3.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. We had, damn. Video number 5.
Video number 5.
Fucking time is flying.
Yes, it is.
That's what happens when you're having fun.
Time always flies when you're having fun.
Ain't that the truth, man? You know what I mean?
Always fly when you're having fun.
Shit, we got shit. You know what? I would say we got a little time to talk shit, but you know what? I'm gonna go right to the next video.
As if we didn't talk shit right when we first started.
I know, we always talk shit. Ain't that the truth?
The part of our broadcast.
Yeah, let's go.
I think that men should be concerned if women have children by multiple men. That's what I think.
Like 4 kids, 4 different baby daddies?
Red flag.
What about 4 kids and 2 baby daddies?
No, because you're going to be baby daddy number 3. Never let a man baby daddy you more than once. You got one shot. If the first guy didn't work out, sure, y'all married, didn't really work out. But after that, learn the lesson. Take accountability. Stop letting these men shoot up your club. I think that a woman that has multiple baby daddies is a walking red flag.
All right, I'm gonna start this right because see, in some way I have to disagree with her because see, I have this thing where my issues with women would have always been with the women who didn't have kids. Because I'd be like, yo, why the fuck you don't have kids? Is there something wrong with you? Like, does a man don't want to commit? And I shit you not, every woman, I ain't finished. I say I talk to them black women. Every woman that I have dated that didn't have kids, that bitch got crazy. She got motherfucking crazy. But the women with kids, I've had some good relationships with the women, you know, who had children.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. That's a little unfair to say because there are some women who have reproductive issues who may want to have children and cannot.
Oh, you're right. So, you're right. You know what? Then I'm sorry. Let me elaborate. The women who were career driven.
Okay.
Because they always put their career in front of our relationship. And we just butted heads. So I elaborate. But them bitches still was crazy.
My experience was different. Like the women that I know that I've dated or I know that don't have kids, like I look at them now and I'm like, that was smart. That was smart to not put yourself in a predicament to possibly be a baby mom. As a person who has children and I'm not with their mothers, it's like, okay, that makes sense. I have a little bit of a caveat. For women who've had children young, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You have to give them a pass.
I give them a pass for that first one because it probably wasn't going to work anyway.
Yeah, shit, I was one of them. I was a father.
Yes, kids
at like 16 years
kids
old.
Having kids. So it's like that one, I'll give you that one. Even if so take that one out. Now, say you had your second kid in your mid-20s. Most people change from the mid-20s to 30. So it's like if that person didn't work out, all right, cool. If you over 30 and you already got 2 baby daddies and you have a third, like to me, now you're a bad decision maker. I'm just being honest. Again, if I'm not talking about the people whose situations happen where your spouse died or your spouse got sick or something like that.
Or an abusive relationship and then they got with a new man. You had to leave or some outlying circumstance that caused you not to be with that person. That's different. But if you chose somebody to have a kid with and you're over 30 and you've already been through this situation 2 times, unless this person was a sociopath and they just literally did a 180 and changed on you, it's like you're a bad decision. There's no way you didn't see the signs that this person would not be a good father.
Right.
You can't miss them.
Right.
What is he committed to? Is he always changing jobs? Does he have a stable income? Like you could see, does he take care of his mother? Do he take care of his sister? Like, does he take care of anybody as a man? Does he already have kids? Do we take care? Like, you can kind of see the signs. It's very rare that a man who's not a good father doesn't have other bad traits. And it's like, it don't make sense to me. Once you get over 30,
everybody's going to have some kind of bad trait.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about just your regular small flaws. You'll be able to see, because again, most men that take care of their kids,
you can see it in some of their other actions. They're committed to something.
Right.
He always takes care of, and I ain't talking about like he take care of his car. I'm talking about like, oh yeah, he always makes sure the
Like some
elderly
type
is
of
cool in his
responsibility.
family.
Yeah.
Or if he has a bunch of
like you can see the
sisters,
signs.
you can see the signs of him being a good nurturer or
Right.
taking care of somebody. If it's like, if this man is selfish and he don't even check on his mama, you think he's going to be the good guy that's going,
Right.
or if you met a man and his mama take care of him,
Right.
you think he's going to be a good dad when his grown ass is being taken care of by his grown ass mama? Like, come on, you can see this. So to me, that's why I said it's a caveat. You have kids young, I'm not talking about that. Even in your 20s, that stuff happens. I'm saying for the women, you 30 and over, and you having kids over that age, that man, you should be able to see the signs. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with you because my thing is as a woman, and she's speaking about women, is a woman of my age, and even as I was growing older, yes, I do have kids with multiple fathers, but I can honestly say by the time I had that last one, I had it right. I had it right. Now, the circumstances that happened after that was out of my control. But once again, my youngest is 19, and that's for a reason. So I just think that, yes, I do agree with her. However, I don't agree to a certain extent where it's like I'm going to sit here and count how many baby mamas a person have. Or I don't think a man should count how many baby daddies a woman have. Like, look at the circumstances, look at the person. And like, you know, CJ is saying, like the caveat in terms like the ages and stuff like that. Like my first one, I was 17, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was a child. I wasn't guided as a teenager. So I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, you know, but I do feel like as women get older and you have to be more mature, you have to actually start looking at yourself and start making better decisions. Because the other thing is you got to realize you have sponges looking at you on a daily basis. And when I say sponges, I mean those kids. That's how I always looked at my kids. I always wanted to say, okay, you know what? Let me be careful of what I do and what I say, because whatever I do and say, they're going to mock it. They're going to repeat it. Yeah. So, you know, I just think it's a little subjective that society is just so hard on just the simple fact of the numerical count of how many baby fathers or baby mothers a person have, and if you should have a relationship with that person.
Well, you know what? Let me ask you this though. Would you date a man who had multiple baby mothers?
Yeah, and I have.
What's your limit?
That's what I'm saying. I don't have a limit. So, all right. So let's just say, let me not say I don't have a limit. So I don't know. I guess I would have to like really look at the situation. So let's just say he got 3 older kids and they're like in their 20s. And then he has, and those 3 older kids have 3 different moms. But then he has, let's just say, another set of kids that are, let's say 2, you know, 2 more kids. Let's just say that's 5 and 7, but they have the same mom. That's something that I would consider, because here it is. You got 3 older ones, 3 different moms. Obviously, that was when you're in your younger years. But now here it is. You're older, more mature, and your last 2 have the same
you're still making
mother.
babies, basically.
Again, in that scenario, he got 3 older kids. They don't factor in anymore. And
right.
then he got
so that's what I'm saying.
He got the 2 younger by 1 woman. So he's only dealing with 1 woman.
Right.
But even as a man, if you got 4 baby mamas and you're a responsible, because think about this, if you're a deadbeat, then I don't know why you want to mess with him anyway. But if he's responsible, he's being pulled in 3 different directions. He got to go to this house and hold this down. You got to go to this house. So then it's like, all right, well, now I have to compete with his time, because he has to spend time with those kids,
right?
Especially if even if they split custody. Now, when they go with the moms, this one got something on this day, or this one got now it's time. So it's like, that wouldn't make sense to add him as a father. Yep. Now you expected him to be here, but he still has to be at the other places. So it's like, that didn't make sense. So again, either or, if it's man or woman, since this video is talking about women, it's just like, again, I'm not saying that there's a limit, but you when you look at the situation, it's like, you should have had more discipline if you've been through this already. I'm not talking about the kids having kids, But if you had a child 25 and over and you're not with that man, you should be thinking, like, I'm going to teach my daughter, and people may agree or not agree, but I'm going to teach my daughter, hey, I'm going to let you know, the minute you decide to get pregnant, I want you to think about you raising this kid by yourself, because it is a very, very, very good chance that's going to happen.
Yep.
So if you're not ready to raise this kid by yourself, I want you to think about this 2, 3, 4 times over before you make this decision.
Yep. So look, let's go to a comment. Kayla, first comment says, let's not judge. Start giving grace instead of calling women red flags. Let's educate women.
Again, that's what I just said. I'm going to educate my daughter. But then if she makes that decision, she's a bad decision maker. It's just
but
that
then
simple.
also on the other spectrum of things, sometimes you have people that don't want to listen. They think they know everything. You try to guide them. You try to educate them. I want to do it. You know what? You're right.
And that's when you're going to reap the consequences. That means that makes you a bad decision maker. Jay-Z said that. Hov did that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that. I'm trying to keep you from that. Now, if you want to not listen to my information or my knowledge or my expertise and do it anyway, that makes you a bad decision maker, and you got to live with the consequences.
Yep. So let's go second comment from Cassie. I have 4 kids, 2 baby daddies, and I got my tubes tied. Ain't no baby daddy number.
Smart, Cassie.
Cassie, what's your phone number?
Here you go, Los.
You can take the AK to that club.
Let me tell you what. Oh,
I've heard of people who thought their tubes was tied and end up getting pregnant.
Well, they're different now. They got a whole nother procedure now.
Listen, boy.
They burn them Jones off now.
I'm shooting that club up. Look, we're going to do one more comment?
Go ahead, one more comment.
All right. We're going to do one last comment, y'all. So let me see. It's from Trini Girl 45. It's a red flag for both men and women. Yes, I agree with her on that one, because I mean, a man should not have like 6 different baby mamas.
That's irresponsible, man. Nick Cannon, irresponsible, bro.
Yeah, come on now. Because if you, like you said, you're pulled in so many different directions.
He don't see it that way. He just sees it as, and if anybody knows Nick Cannon's story, he has like an illness.
No, he's starting to see it now.
He just said he was on the podcast
he's starting to see it now.
Like, damn, I didn't realize that. Yeah, you're creating broken homes, bro.
Right.
Yep.
Like, but initially,
Cam Newton.
Right. Initially, his whole idea was like, you know what, I'm sick. You know, I just want to make sure I leave kids for my legacy and all that. But yeah, your kids is all in different states.
Yeah.
When have you, and they'll show,
and you got to spend time with them children.
You'll show pictures of you having Christmas with one set of kids, but then you got the other set of kids. It's like, oh, daddy, like, you know, they feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, listen to you, that is a mental toll on children.
Right.
Man. And a lot of these fathers don't realize that. You can't be having all these different babies because you have to split time with them. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something, especially the fathers that got like 14, 15 kids. Because I tell my cousin all the time, stop having all these goddamn...
Look, somebody needs to talk to my son, Dad.
My cousin got 12 too.
Look,
you gotta chill.
Fucking baby.
Look,
you gotta chill.
Somebody needs to talk to my oldest son, Dad, because he like pushing at like 30, and he's still making them.
Like, damn, you know what I mean? Yo, there's a mental toll on these children, man.
He got like 30.
A 30 piece?
Yes.
Boy, child support, like, we ain't gonna, because his child support bill will be like $500,000 a month.
Look, he don't be paying no child support. I don't know. He's one of them that he got like the gift of gab, and then he's another one. He was like during my phase where I like light brights. He's like a light bright with pretty eyes. So,
oh lordy,
yeah.
I don't know if this is true, but like I know one guy back when I was a young boy, he had 9 kids, and so I guess he was in child support or whatever, and they told him like, once you had the 10th kid, we're gonna cut the child support for everybody because you just no way that you'll be able to.
Oh,
and
wow.
He went out. He went right out. I never forget. We was in the club. I will never forget this. We was in the club
celebrating, huh?
We was behind the DJ booth. We like, what are you looking for? Like, you want to fight or something? Like, I'm about to look for my newest baby mama. I'm getting off this child support by any means necessary.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Now that right there is irresponsible.
Yeah, he was out of pocket.
Yeah.
And we was in our 20s, and he had already had 9 kids.
That's just sad.
He was like 24. We was young.